are only really cheering for me, but in actuality, you are live at the WAW Dojo. I, of course, am the voice of moments, the voice of WAW. My name is Mr. Epic, and we're here 1 week away from Doomsday at WAW Aftermath. And there's only one way to start this great show. We're going to bring it into the ring for one hell of an explosive start to Aftermath.
Welcome to WAW Aftermath! Tonight's opening contest is a finisher match. The only way to win is by using their finishing move. Entering first from Manchester, New Hampshire, having to use his DDT, it's Hawk!
I do. With a handful of sand, I make a pentagram and sacrifice a lamb to the fallen angel Abalam. I am the master sorcerer in this wasteland. A lost soul you straight away from the grand master plan. I'll vanish into smoke right before your eyes. Summon fire-breathing serpents down from the red skies. I'll grab you by the throat and drag you to the other side and leave you in the pit of fire to be crucified. Upside down, being tortured underground. All you hear is painful screaming and terrifying sounds. I'm like shit.
Entering second, hailing from Lynn, Massachusetts, having to use his juggalo down, it's Riddles!
People back on Earth, the crew of Apollo 8 has a message that we would like to send to you.
Never go stop on this air in my lungs. Some fun. Move to the right, swing to the left. Grab him by the neck and choke upside down. Never go stop on this air in my lungs. Burn up the haters, let's have some fun. Move to the right, swing to the left. Grab him by the neck and choke upside down. Gotta hold up myself.
Wow, this match is going to start pretty impromptu. The bell hasn't even rang yet. Ring the bell. Well, there's only one way to win this match, and that is by using your finisher on your opponent. And we got Hawk versus Riddles, former buddies, still brother and brother, little brother, big brother. These two men were a team until KOV, Kings of Violence, ended all of that with them. And now they've been beating the holy hell out of each other. Well, wait a minute, Hawk. Hawk misses the big splash. Last week it was made official. Riddles and Hawk at Doomsday in a Bring the Hardcore match. That means the fans bring it. Riddles and Hawk bring it. Hell, Peter LeBrie can bring the hardcore if he wants. Not that type of hardcore, you perverted old man. Shame on you. Riddles goes down with a big clothesline from Hawk, and Hawk is smiling at him. Riddles, wait a minute. Going for that. Riddles getting caught almost in that double line DDT, but no, wait a minute. Fago pop. That's not his finisher, but that certainly is one hell of a move. Hawk goes down. He might have just broke his tailbone. He's butt hurt a little bit, I think, with that one. Riddles, he's pumping up for it. These fans want to see it. Riddles wants to see it. I think the only one who doesn't is Hawk. No, he catches him, gouges the eyes, I think. Back into the corner. These fans are strongly behind the Juggalo. Well, the Juggalo, which ones? They're both Juggalos. The guy with makeup on, not the guy with the creepy tongue. Riddles and Hawk in the corner, pounding on each other. Wait, no, oh, guys are getting him with that DDT, but Hawk knows, Riddles knows his partner so well, his former partner, he holds onto the rope. Big punch to the noggin of the eggplant off the ropes. Way to go. Knee to the low down. It catches him. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is, the double arm. What? That's it?
You're a winner. Hawk!
Move shit with my mind, kinetic energy director. Standing on my own.
Hawk puts away baby brother with the double arm DDT.
Mind infectors and everyone I kill, I keep their head.
He didn't have to pin him. He didn't have to make him tap. He only had to hit that finisher. Next week at Bring the Hardcore, it's a little bit different. They can use everything, the kitchen sink, Pago, and whatever Juggalos use.
Enemy, wave my magic wand and I drain away your energy. The world straight hates me, so I get what I want forcibly. Daggers and pentagrams, I wield my wicked sorcery. Got the the magic remedy.
Riddles doesn't even know where he is, but he knows next week it might very well be the end of the world for them as they compete in a Bring the Hardcore match, one of WAW's most vicious matches. And as we wait for Pete make that long descent in the ring, because he's old and, you know, he has fake knees. The fact is, you're joining us here in Aftermath 1 week away from Doomsday, 2 weeks away to maybe the end of the world, unless the Aztecs were really trolling us. Face it, folks, the original trolls. You should envy to be them. Well, Pete's finally in the ring. We're going to bring it back to him.
The following contest we decided under singles match rules, and they're scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. 15 minutes! In ring first, from Lynn, Massachusetts, we have Buck Ross.
Now I am become death, to destroy their world.
Former President Buck Ross. I think he's here to fork someone over tonight. A little bit. It's okay. He doesn't have to stand up to anyone's standards anymore. Buck's no longer in charge. He won. He lost what was a fixed election. At least in my mind it was fixed. I should have won. Buck.
And his opponent hails from Mobile, Alabama. It's the good old boy, Troy Garbo.
And everybody loves the good old boy here in Manchester, New Hampshire. This is a long time coming right here. Buck Ross versus the good old boy, Troy Garbo. Buck Ross, of course, way back in Annihilation, dug the fork way deep into Troy Garbo's eye and ripped it out of the socket. It was just hanging there. Yeah, because he only has one fork. Yeah, let's take one away from him. Troy Garbo needs to watch out because we all know he's going to get forked over one way or the other by Buck Ross. That's 2 forks. The masked referee is still searching. 3 forks. That's 5 and 6 forks in his pocket. Wow. I promise you folks, we have an exciting match for you here tonight once Buck Ross loses all his forks. Wow. Really? I got an arsenal of forks on my commentating table that he just ripped off Buck Ross. Buck Ross versus Troy Garbo. Garbo and Buck left and rights right off the bat. This isn't going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be a slugfest. Big knee. Oh, wait a minute. Knuckle puck him. Knuckle puck him. Garbo getting choked up with his own shirt. Oh, ow. Ow. Chops by Buck Ross to Troy Garbo. 3. That's the hat trick right there. Troy Garbo swings Buck. Oh, excuse me. Buck goes off. Troy goes off. Mix the Das Boots. Wait a minute. Bones. 12-6. Bones. 12-6. One more time with the bones. Okay. He ripped his beard off. And he turned his back on him. Oh, he gets chopped. Again. Those nice chops to Buck Ross. Wait a minute. You know what's coming up? Shatso Bennigan tribute bulldog out of the corner. 1, 2. I heard he's on his 58th kidney transplant. All that eggnog mixed with brandy. Buck DeRoss ducks under the clothesline and he's out of here. Buck DeRoss back in the ring. Troy Garbo follows him. Well, you just got suckered in, son, didn't you? Buck DeRoss using all the tricks in the books. I mean, he is a resident trained Jedi turned Sith, of course. The forks are with Troy Garbo, not with Troy Garbo tonight. They're certainly with Buck DeRoss, I'll tell you that much. These fans are cheering. They're strongly behind Buck DeRoss. You can hear him chanting, unless the editor dubbed it over to sound like Troy's voice. Buck DeRoss is in the corner, eating up just a little bit of fist. Oh, dude. Wait a minute, Garbo, takes a trip down. No, Troy Garbo too tall. Troy Garbo's legs are too lengthy. Manhattan drop did not work. Reversal on the Irish whip. Goes down, misses the cross body. Wait a minute, has the knee. Maybe time for the trembler. Misses him, has him perfectly scouted. Schoolboy, we got a pin. 1, 2. I think Garbo had the tights. He had the tights. I saw it. Garbo again. Schoolboy, 1, 2. He had the tights again. Buck DeRoss, Troy Garbo, this is a classic in the making. Misses the Das Boot again. This is like two lilac bushes beating the hell out of each other. Oh! Well, if this happened a few weeks ago, then you definitely know Buck wasn't the baby mama. Troy Garbo's boys have been split down the middle as a 7-10 split by Troy Garbo. Wrist lock locked in. Wait a minute. He called it. That means it must be dump handle DDT. Dump handle DDT. Garbo standing tall. Buck DeRoss is out on his feet. Buck DeRoss is fighting back. Whoa. Garbo down 1, 2. Kick out by Troy Garbo at the 2. Hey, look, I can see now. That's not illegal. Troy Garbo in a bad spot. Going up. Buck DeRoss with a big brain buster. Buck DeRoss maybe now trying the other knee. That trembler. Buck DeRoss. No, he gets swept up. Garbo, big leg drop. He learned that in Hollywood, California. The big elbow. I'm not sure where he learned that one. That's from Hollywood, California. Maybe Venice Beach. Troy Garbo going up. My chair is breaking. Yeah, my chair just broke. He's up top. Double X handle. He learned that from a friend, from a friend, from a friend. He goes up, the second one hits. Come on, Garbo, crown him one more time. Jimmy the King would be proud. Going up. Mass referee gets tripped up. The mass referee needs to learn to tie his shoes. Pete stole one. He does, he stole one. Buck, he has 4 seconds to get in the ring. Nope, Garbo's out. They're fighting out here. Where are you going? The ring's that way. Oh, and south of the border is right there. Oh, Troy Garbo takes a trip. Buck to Russ. He might be going to get more forks to catering. We're at 8. Garbo, come on.
Your winner, due to countout, Troy Garbo.
Well, he might have got hit in the gonads for it, but a win is a win nonetheless. And Buck to Ross runs away with, not to use the pun, but kind of scales out of here faster than a chicken crossing the road. Oh, of course, Troy Garbo wants a microphone.
This thing on, Pete? Yeah, I hear me?
We all hear you.
You guys okay?
Sure. Woo!
They hear you. Anybody happy about just watching that match?
Yes.
Anybody happy about seeing Troy Garbo win by countout?
Hell no. Yes.
Anybody happy with the ass kicking I just gave that chicken shit Buck to Ross? Buck to Ross, you chicken shit bastard! You attacked me at Annihilation when we were on the same team, and all you've been doing is fucking me up the ass every chance you get. Well, that's the last time your little chicken shit ass forks me, because at Doomsday, I'm calling you out in a match. A chicken head on a pole match. That's right, Buck. I'm gonna show the world what a chicken you really are when I take that chicken head and stick it on top of your stupid, bony little shoulder. Woo! I'll see you at Doomsday, Buck to Us. There ain't gonna be no running away this time. Ain't gonna be no hiding on the good old boy.
You do mean a chicken mask, not an actual chicken head. I know how you and your family is, right?
A chicken's head.
A mask, right?
A match.
A mask, not a mask.
Not a mask match.
No, not an actual chicken head.
Dancing on a little pole.
Well, I have no idea what Troy Garbo means, but I guess you're gonna have to find out next week at the 2012 edition of Doomsday. But the fact is, you're watching here either on channel 23. Keep on rolling. We're here all night. You got nothing better to do anyway. And if you're on the interwebs, on my book, my face space, the tweeter, the blogger, the flogger, whatever it is, click on the next link, get some cheesy puffs, get some chocolate drink, and come on back to Aftermath.